Hello, my name is Jack. I'm an American. I'm from Arkansas, and I'm currently in Istanbul, Turkey, teaching English to 7th and 5th grade students. I've been living abroad for about 5 years now, and I've taught and lived and worked in 4 different countries as well as 4 different continents. I never thought I was going to be a traveler. I never thought I was going to be a teacher, especially. I studied business in college. But after I graduated, I wasn't really trying to climb the corporate ladder and wanted to experience life to the fullest. And thankfully, whether it's fate or destiny, my friend Nico Monologus, who is currently a recruiter for Travel and Teach, contacted me and told me about this amazing situation going on in South Korea with teaching. Not only did he say that it's very comfortable and an exciting lifestyle, but he also told me that it's a great opportunity to save a lot of money and to be able to use that money either to pay off loans or, in my case, to travel. And so I gave it a look. I was very skeptical. I thought there's surely some fine print somewhere where I've got to pay some money, I've got to do this. But at the end of the day, it turned out that I had a friend who was the recruiter, and he held my hand for several months, every step of the way, answering all my stupid questions like, will there be mustard in Korea, and things like that, and also the important ones about my visa. Long story short, I left America for the first time with a year contract signed to work in South Korea. And my biggest fear was that I would want to come back before the year was over and be embarrassed to tell all my friends that I didn't like it, that I failed. At the end of the day, I stayed there 2 years. I had the most incredible, probably the funnest time of my life in Korea. Very stress-free. And I don't regret it. And what I really didn't expect was that I liked it so much that I would continue to live outside of America for the next 4 years. Korea did a lot for me. And not only did Korea do a lot, but this Travel and Teach company really set the standard for getting people to another country. I've found it to be Korea to have been the easiest country to get a visa, to get a job, etc. And I owe that mainly to Travel and Teach. I never directly contacted any schools unless it was the interview. Travel and Teach took care of all of that. For example, they told me all about my visa and what to do, and they told me where I could live, what the situation would be like, what to expect with the culture differences, the food differences, things like that. And I couldn't have felt more confident for moving to a new country for the first time if it weren't for Travel and Teach. As far as my time in Korea, I enjoyed myself immensely. I worked, which is a typical working hour, but I worked from 3:30 p.m. to 10:30 at night, which allowed me to do quite a bit before and after work. I was very surprised to find how many expats are in Korea. It's a very large, closely knit group. I found I had a very good time in university, socially and academically, but Korea really was much more fun, I guess, lack of a better word. I was making my own money. I had my own apartment. I was living on the other side of the world. I was meeting new people, new cultures, and I found for the first time in my life, small talk wasn't talking about my hometown football team. It was talking about what countries have you been to? What have you done? How did you do that? Oh, maybe I can do that. It really opened up this huge door to the world, and I had no idea how much opportunity there is outside of America, not only to travel, but to make very good money to be able to travel with. Why would I use Travel and Teach again, or why would I suggest it to other people? I would have to just say that it couldn't be more of a smooth process. It was there was no, like I said, fine print. Everything was very smooth, and everyone was very genuine in helping me and answering my questions. And even after I signed the contract, got there, was living in Korea, you would think most recruiters are, we're done. We've succeeded in our mission to get you to Korea. See you later. But I found that time and time again, different members of Travel and Teach would follow up with me by email, seeing how I was doing or seeing what was going on with this or that. And I felt like they genuinely cared about my experience in Korea. So, yeah, that's, I guess, all I have to say.